has got all the facilities that you might need. When you arrive, there's a couple of, in fact 2 or 3 car parks. In fact, one of the farmer charges £5 for all day parking in his field. And there's toilets available, 2 pubs, a campsite reasonably near as well. So all the facilities are here. However, getting here can be quite a challenge as the road is quite narrow in places. But apparently you can get a free bus from Cockermouth. One of life's choices. Take the Buttermere route with the crowds, or actually just take the path over here that goes to Scale Falls and to hit Buttermere Dubs, which is less crowded. So we're on the track from Buttermere to Scale Waterfall, and this actually brings us into the fields or the pasture land that separates Crummockwater and Buttermere. And these pastures are the reason that Buttermere got its name, and so obviously it's the water of the pastures for Buttermere. Coming this particular route just takes you a little bit away from the crowds that are heading directly to Buttermere. And it's a pleasant walk along the what's called the Buttermere Dubs, which is essentially the river that connects Buttermere to Crummockwater. Right, let's go and venture over the bridge then. So the advantage of staying on the Buttermere Dubs route is the fact that you will come across a waterfall behind me there. Also, the other big advantage is that you'll see that path possibly behind me down there, and that's where the crowds go. However, we're going to go through the gates immediately behind me, so we're keeping in a straight line on the Buttermere Dubs route. And that will take us through the forest, which is a little bit different, a little bit higher, away from the crowds. In fact, I did this route yesterday and I came across one person on this particular route where there was at least maybe a 50 or 100 on the lower route. And it's not much extra effort, but the views are certainly better. Right, let's get going this way. So there's the start of the lake below. And then you've got these steps that go up that way. You actually need to ignore those and just carry on, whoa, on the path going forward. Which is a bit rocky, but like I say, it is a bit quieter. And I think the views are generally better, because we'll see plenty of the lake later on. So here we go, we're now kind of breaking out of the woods. But the advantage you've got compared to the general populace and most tourists take the bottom route, but we've taken the high road, so we come out on top and we get these generous views. Yeah, this path up here is lovely. But we're now going to head over towards that, kind of like an island almost, but it's just a bit of headland jutting out into the lake. So, as every Wainwright fan knows, from Fleetwith Pike, we have haystacks in the distance. So apparently this is called Peggy's Brig, whoever Peggy may be.
You come from Canada? Yes, I'm just wondering if I am today.
So we've just come through the tunnel, was actually put in place by a Manchester mill owner in the 19th century, which was very kind of him. But it was helping for the commercialisation of Buttermere. Anyhow, it's all good fun, and as you can imagine, bringing children through there is even more fun when you have a few echoes as well along the way. Right, need to continue, because we're going that way, away from the tunnel now. Okay, let's get going. So you see behind me the path that is on the northern end of the lake, and this is where we're coming to the finish really. However, along this path there's quite a bit of beach area, and I'm certainly going to take advantage of it and probably have a little bit of a break before I wander back to the car park. So I hope you've enjoyed this short walk in the Lake District. If you don't mind, please subscribe, share with like-minded people, and of course, don't forget, as always, thumbs up for the ducks. See you on the next one, folks. Bye.